Like, good can be named as a god and evil can be named as a demon.
Who told you
But
this?
in the present era, if we see, human is incorporated with both good and bad. How can we identify the inner demons, find and fight them to let the good prevail?
See, the distance of time will blur many things. Human beings always struggled. You're talking about mythology. If you look at the whole Mahabharata, for example, the whole thing is struggle within human beings, what to do and what not to do, what is the right thing to do, what's the wrong thing to do, they're always consulting. Yes or no? Debating and consulting. So it's not that in those days they were clear-headed and today you're muddled up. It's not true. Then also they were muddled. But the distance of time, only a certain facts are written, all their struggles are not written, but your struggles are real and here. But after 100 years, people will look at you and say, but Charan, such a clear-headed, wonderful man, because your dead man's pose is there, one photograph is all they have. They look at you and you think, oh, see how peaceful and wonderful he is, he had no struggles. That is because of distance of time. So, this problem with good and evil, see, if you really want to look at it very sincerely, what is good and what is bad? I am good, you're bad. This is the case with everybody. What I am doing is good, what you're doing is must be not okay. So don't go by good and bad. The actions that we're performing right now, is it appropriate to the situation in which we exist? Does it benefit you and everybody around you? This is all the question is. Because nobody can decide what is good and bad. Those who are doing terrible things also think they're doing very good things. Those who are doing most horrendous things, they believe 100% they're doing God's work. Yes or no? Is it true or no in the world? So do not go by good and bad because anybody can think they are good. Please every day measure what you speak, what you do, whatever actions you initiate, is it leading to maximum well-being for people around you and yourself too? This is all. Because what is good in one time, at a certain time in history, may be totally wrong at another time. You heard of Veerappan? Hello? Veerappan? Heard of Veerappan? See, Veerappan, it is said, killed over 500 elephants. So he was shot dead as a criminal. That took a long time though. But in Tamil culture, a real hero, a true man means, Ayira aane konnavane. A man who's slain 1,000 elephants, he is the real hero. Veerappan got halfway. But he's a criminal because wrong timing. If he had come 1,000 years ago with a Magnum 400 rifle, people would have worshipped him because there were too many elephants all over the place. But today, he is a criminal. So, what is good and bad, don't go about deciding because people who believe they are very good, they are the people who do most terrible things. You don't have to be good, you just have to be human. That's all is needed from you. Be a living human being, sensitive human being to every other life around you, that's all. You don't have to be a good human being. Good human beings are terrible people. Yes. Humanity is more important than your goodness, isn't it?
Sadhguru, since we have time constraints, so I'll go with my last question of our set. What is it that… an issue it can be, what is it that the youth needs to concentrate on but they have not yet?
See, because you're in agricultural university, Horticulture also is here, right? In India, the mango farmers have some wisdom in them like this. I've been a mango farmer in the past. Just after 12, 14 months after planting, if it's a well-grafted plant, within 14 months, flowers will come when the season comes. First thing we do is we'll pluck off the flowers. If you leave it, a few mangoes will come, but we will take it off. Next season again the flowers come, we'll take it off. We will wait for the plant to grow because we know if the fruit comes out of that plant will never grow into a full-fledged tree. It will not bear as much fruit as it could if it bears too early. So this is something youth must remember. Don't try to live too early. This is the time where you build yourself in body, in mind, in competence, in capability. You build yourself. Time to live will come. If you live too early, then you will see you will not live a full-fledged life. So right now, we have imported this from Western societies. By the time you're 14, you must have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. By the time you're at 18, you have had 3 heartbreaks. Where the hell are you focusing on building yourself? These things are taking so much time and energy. Build yourself up well if you want to live well. So, there is a certain time to grow and there's a certain time to live. If you live too early, you will not grow. And if you don't grow, the scale and scope of your life will be very limited. That should not happen to you.